Hi, I'm Mel, and today is day 6 of the Back Our Chappies tour. We started the day in Emerald and then took a drive to Alpha, home of Billy and Tony Dodge. And wow, what a welcome! Then we hit the open roads and headed to Barcaldine, where we were warmly greeted by a whole bunch of the locals and a couple of chappies.
It's fantastic. It's really, it's small town, but it's also safe. You know that if the kids are out playing in the park by themselves or whatever, they find nobody's going to hassle them, and people look out for them. It's the same as if I drive past the park and something's going on, I'll stop and I'll go and check what's happening and make sure that everybody's safe. And other parents do the same thing, which is a great thing about a small community because everybody knows each other. Depending on whether I'm in Barkey or Aramac, I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning getting ready. I'm on the road at 6:30 to get there for Brekkie Club. We have Brekkie Club in the morning. I do classroom support. Unless there's a child that needs some emotional support, then I'll run a program with them. I run the Friends for Life program, which is through Pathways to Resilience. And that's got 3 different age groups, so it goes from pre-prep all the way up to 18-year-olds. I run that for kids that need a bit of help with social and emotional development. Or else during playtimes I have games depending on the weather and depending on the children. It could be arts or crafts, or we could be outside on the oval playing games. At Barcaldine they have a dance hall, and I normally have 60 or 70 kids in there playing musical games. They absolutely love it. It's great fun.
I'll start then, because our chappies are friendly. Our chappies are good to be with. They support you with everything you need.
It was back in the cars and a 1-hour drive to Longreach, where we headed to the Qantas Museum to catch up with Chappie Jenny.
I think with Education Queensland at the moment, so much pressure's on the teachers. So even though they can and they do encourage students, just being someone that's not has to be caught up in making sure the data's right, or making sure the students got their marks back, or just not having that pressure, but being able to walk around or go into a class, and if you see a student struggling, being able to say, hey, let's work this through together, because the teacher's got a class of 25, 30 students, and so they can't always get around everyone. And same in the playground, you've got, the teachers aren't there wandering around because they've got things to do. So being able to be an extra foot on the ground and say, hey, you're doing okay, how can I help you, is vital, I think, because it's just not that there. I only just found out yesterday actually that if I hadn't been in the school, she wouldn't still be at school, because she's got epilepsy. She was bullied a lot in grade 8. And I suppose the fact that I was just there alongside her and saying, come on Maddie, you can do it, it's okay. A friendly face, I think that's just spoke volumes to her, and here she is in grade 10 now. And she quite often comes into my office, and recently the other grade 10 girls have started to come in so to see that relationship with the ones that once bullied her, she's now okay with them. Like, there's still a little bit happening, but to see that she's gotten through grade 8 and grade 9 and is happy and wants to go on to do grade 12, I think just speaks volumes.
Then later tonight we're going to head to the Eagles Bar and Grill, a top spot in Longreach, and we're going to catch up with some of the locals and spread the word about chaplaincy.